Well, hello everyone, thank you guys for watching. Classic Bike Rider here. Well, I got someone that's gonna fix my motorcycle, my tire. $160. They take the tire out, put the new valve in, they balance the tire. Not bad. Choke it. I'm heading to my stepdaughter's house. My wife's over there. They're cooking lunch. I definitely need a new car. Well, another car. Today's Labor Day. Everybody's off from work. It's a lot of traffic because all the people that came out for the weekend starting to leave. Damn it. Okay. Here's my brake. My car's coming. I still didn't clean my freaking clear face shield. Yesterday was a rainy day. It was raining all freaking day. I went out to have the exhaust fixed on the Nissan. It was broken in two parts. It's been that for months, like that for months. I finally went to have it fixed yesterday. $160. They had to cut a piece on the back of the catalytic converter, the flange, which connects to the rear exhaust. That car has like a 3-part exhaust, and where both flange were, that's where the hole were. One fixed one point, the one by the rear muffler, I had that fixed at one point, but it was rotted again because of the salt in the winter from the snow. I had it fixed once, and now the flange behind the catalytic converter had a big hole in there, so it was leaking. The car sounded like a freaking race car, 4-cylinder. Sounded like a race car. So I had that fixed yesterday. $160. They cut both pieces off and they welded in straight. Now it's one whole straight unit. I don't know if that's good or bad, because if the catalytic converter goes bad, then I have to replace all the exhausts all the way back, because now it's all one unit, and from factory it was split. But now the car sounds better. I'm gonna take the motorcycle next week to get my tire fixed, like I said before. I could do it myself, but I'd rather have it done, because that way they can balance it at the same time. And I'm heading to my stepdaughter's house. I'm repeating myself. It's a little bit chilly today, back in the upper 60s or mid 60s. A lot of people are working, believe it or not. Like today was like a normal regular day for them. I just saw a truck from my wife's company that she worked for last year. They're working. And actually my wife's work, they were working today, but she just decided to take the day off. This road's called Red Dirt Road. I guess there's a lot of red dirt everywhere. I don't see red dirts. So I let my older son ride this bike the other day, and he filmed himself with the phone riding it. You can see his face like a little kid in a candy store. He was so happy. I guess he had a 600 R6 last year or the year before. And this is the first time he ever get into a 1100cc motorcycle. He loved it. I actually like the sound. I never really noticed the sound that the bike makes because I'm always in it. And it's like a nice deep sound. My older son says sound like a Honda Civic. It's a B4 after all. It's a 4-cylinder engine. I gave my son my, I had a GoPro Heroes 4 Session that I bought from Craigslist. I didn't have a mount or anything for it, so I really didn't have a use for it. So I just gave it to him. He can get the mount and he can make his videos. He fell on my the bike that I gave him, the Virago. He fell Friday. Someone cut him off and he had to lock the brake and it slid off. He fell. He's alright. Little scrapes. Only his ego was bruised. Like any motorcyclist, when it falls at a low speed, only you don't get hurt, you just get your feelings hurt because the bike gets scratched. Your ego gets hurt. Well, watch your little birdie. Even though that it was scary coming back from Riverhead on the bike, knowing that the tire valve was messed up, it was not bad. gotta adjust the rear shock on this thing. It bottoms out, and I thought it only bottoms out when my wife is in and out. The Saturday, I was coming back, it bottomed out on me over the railroad tracks. So I don't know if the shock needs to be replaced or it just needs to be adjusted. The damper needs to be adjusted. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright. I had my lunch. It was really good. I suspected. Hey. So seriously, I'm thinking I want me a Gullwing. Hold on. Gotta get this tinted shield down. I want to get me a Gullwing. Although I love my ST, I'm gonna take the longer ride home. Watcha, dude. School. That's where my two grandkids come to school. Sort of kind of the same way I came from, but I just turned off in the road up ahead. Now there's a house up the road over here. The guy has a Harley and he got one of those motorcycle cocoons. I want to get that for my bike. Motorcycle cocoon. See, not, I think it's after the split on the road. That's the ugly ass house design. It's like a bunch of boxes. Did that pass a house? Oh no, that's the road. That's a Cabana road. So it's after that pass on that side. Gotcha, dude. Right there where the red truck is. Let's see if you can see it. Yep, there it is. Motorcycle cocoon. It feels good. Warmed up a little bit. Although it's still a little bit chilly because we near water. We're surrounded by water over here. But that's only a show what things to come this summer. Nice weather. I have me some plans. Gonna take the wife and the bike. We're gonna go down Sac Harbor to the ferry. Gonna take the ferry across Shelter Island to Greenport. We're gonna go have dinner on Greenport, or maybe we have dinner or lunch in Shelter Island. Then we're gonna go across Greenport and come back through Riverhead, Greenport, South Hall, Jamesport, Mattatuck, all those towns, back to Riverhead. A nice ride. That pool in that house back there, the guy's a doctor. His wife, very young, very pretty, she had a stroke. They had to put a stents on her. Very young. She's like in the early 40s. Very young, very pretty, but I guess stress does that to you. When people live very stressed, they have a lot of health issues. That's why I always tell my wife not to worry about the things that are so insignificant. Most everything has a solution except death. Death, there's no solution for. But everything else, there's a solution for. So stop stressing about everything. Because there's usually a cop hides back there by the train station. Catch speeders on this road. I got a ticket here years and years ago, like in the 90s, 94. I came out of that road. I didn't know that this was a 30 mile per hour speed limit. I was doing like 45, 50. I think I was doing 50 in that little stretch from there. I got pulled over right with that van. Just before the stop sign, I got pulled over. I don't know where I was hitting. Yeah, I got pulled over like right over here. I got pulled over and gave me a ticket for speeding. That was my second speeding ticket in less than a year. So after that, no more. It hurt me in my pocket. It hurt my pocket very, very, very hard. Same as I never used to use my, cause I learned how to drive in the 80s, and there was no requirement for the seat belts. So when I came out here, they already had passed the seatbelt laws. This was back in 93, 94. And I never used to wear a seatbelt. And I got a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. Because they used to crack down on that a lot. Because it was the new law. So they were catching everybody. Nice spider. So I got a ticket for no seatbelt, and guess what? That hurt my pocket too. So that was my learning lesson. And ever since then. And thank God, because I got into a couple of accidents. And good thing that I was wearing my seatbelt, otherwise I would have been hurt. So I'll do this trick now. Have the motorcycle pointing forward. That way I don't have to walk it backwards. Here I am. Okay, a little back. The other way. Goes right on the brake. I'm back, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment and suggestions. You can post them down below. This is Classic Bike Rider signing off. See ya. So let me show you a quick walk around on my house, in the back of the house. You already seen the driving. This is my backyard. They have a lot of crap over here. We used to live in this house, so this used to be very clean. We did have our grill over here. We had the charcoal grill. That one that is over there used to be ours. Still there. 6 years later. This is my tools. Because I don't have a shed to put them in. I just had this extra motorcycle cover, and they're there for now. These two chairs are ours. That car is gonna be registered soon. That car is the one that I was working on. So yeah.